All right, we are going to get started with our reading. I'm going to push play on our Hot Rod song so you can watch that and sing along if you would like. Here's our Hot Rod song.
Hey, call me Hot Rod, I'm really a hot shot. I really know where it's at. I'm gonna be a big time racer and drive a car in the fast track. Hey, I'm gonna fill the world fastest hot rod, a hurricane car. It's gonna look jazzy with Hellcats and headlights. Man, I'm gonna go far. Honk your horn and keep the authority. Hot rod, I'll be so cool when I'm a racer. My hot rod will practically fly. The engine will hum and I'll honk the horn beep as people passing by. Honk your horn, keep the authority. Hot rod, Hop in, take a ride with air on the racetrack. We hit the road, going fast. We'll be in the lead and everybody others. All the birds never last. On your horse and keep the authority. Hot rod, at the end of the day, I shine my fast cat and think of the races we won. Fast cat and I will never be beaten. Together we'll be number one. On your own, keep the authority.
All right, today we are going to do something a little different. We're not tracing letters. We're not cutting and gluing anything out. We're simply going to be reading a story. Sometimes I would read you a story and you would have to answer questions or listen to it or try to use your mind to play that movie in your head. Today, you're going to read a story with me. But before we get into that and we can blend those sounds to read the words, we need to review our letters. We're also going to review the sight words that we practiced yesterday. So I have my cards here. I want you to stand up with me, please. We're going to first start with the letters, and then we'll move on to the sight words. All right. When we're done with this, I want you to make your body into the shape of this letter, okay? So sometimes if you are at a wedding, could you get those for me? It's okay.
Come on.
Yep.
Wait, they're so glittery too.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, so many people wanted to help me. I love it.
Thank you for help.
Okay, so we're going to try to make our bodies into these letters. Sometimes if you're at a wedding, you might hear a song called YMCA, and you're going to make your body into the different shapes like a letter C or the letter A, things like that. So we're just going to try our best and just have fun to try to wake up a little bit. All right, so here's our first letter. Ready? I need you on your feet, tracking me with your eyes. Here we go. Ooh, let me turn this so my friends at home don't have backwards letters. I apologize. There we go. And here we go. The letter E says What's a word that starts with E? Ilea. Atabeta. Let's make our bodies into an E shape. Let's maybe stick our leg out, and you can make a third leg for our E. Good. Ready? Here's the next one. The letter G says G. What's the word that starts with G? Mikhaili. G. Golly. What can we do to make the letter G for this letter?
The letter E.
Oh, maybe a circle?
The letter E.
Your foot out a little bit? I don't know. Anybody else have a better idea?
I know.
Making circle, because we have to make the G part.
Like this. Like this.
What would this be? What would this be? What part of this would be the letter? Well, this could be our circle. We have to have a hook. So we'll move on. We'll have to think about that one. Ready? Here's the next one. The letter O says ah, ah, ah. Well, that one's easy. Just make your arms into a circle. Where's your O? Here's the next one. Ready? The letter T says t, t, t. What's the word that starts with T? Kaylee.
Is it turtle?
Turtle. Let's put your arms out. You've got the stick going up and down like the middle of your body, and your arms are out to the side to make that hat. Here's the next one. The letter D says d, d, d. What's the word that starts with D? Matthew. Dog. Okay, now we have to figure out how to make a D shape. Maybe your body could be here and you could like bend over and touch your arms to your leg to make a D shape. That could make a D shape. Here's the next one. Ready? The letter A says a. What's the word that starts with A? Addison. Apple. Let's go like this. Okay? We've got those peaks that are going down, those slanted on the mountains. Ready? Here's the next part. The letter I says if. Ooh, try that again. The letter I says if. Ooh, Addison, I like your idea. Show everybody what you're doing for your letter I. She's got her finger, and then she's using her other hand to make the dot for her I. She's making a lowercase I. And that's okay. It's still an I. Ready? The letter C says k. What's the word that starts with C?
Cat.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Journey.
Cat.
Cat. Good. You can take your hand and you can make a C shape like this. There it is. The C shape. Yep. You could make it with your arms too. Yeah, good idea, Savannah. You could do it a couple of different ways. Ready? The letter F says. You can take your body and just do one arm and your other arm. You got your letter F. You could also maybe take your fingers. I gotta go this way for you guys. And make your F like that. It almost is like your equal sign, but we gotta put those that straight line on it too. Ready? Here's the next one. The letter H says. What's the word that starts with H? Journey. Not Journey. I'm sorry. Peyton. That does start with heart. Kind of make an H though. What do you think, Addison? Maybe like that? Maybe a little H. Ooh, that's a good one too. She kind of did it like this with your H. Yeah, that would work. Ready? Here's the next one. The letter L says ooh. What's the word that starts with L that makes the ooh sound? Lightning bug or light bulb? Yep, those are both it. Light bulb, yep. How can we make an L? Ooh, we have a new way of doing it. Savannah, oh, this way. I got to do this for you guys. You got your arm up, and then she made another one with the horizontal bar on it for her other arm. That's a good one. Good job. I like how you guys are thinking this out. Ready? Ooh, this is going to be a hard one. The letter S says. What's the word that starts with S? Matthew. Snake. Good. How can we make our bodies into an S shape? Because there's a whole lot of curves with that letter. Yeah, it's a hard one, isn't it? Maybe. Oh, here we go. Here. Maybe it's this way. Take your hands and then go like that. Like two C's with your fingers. That would make it look like an S shape.
I don't know how to do it.
Yeah. You just take your hands like a C and your hand like another C, and you're going to touch them. They'll make an S shape. Yeah, right here. Okay, you can have a seat. We're going to review our sight words. I had you guys tell me these sight words when we came into school this morning, and you guys were just rocking it. You were doing so amazing. Ready? Let's say these together. Oh, not this one. Ready? Here we go. I. Can somebody use this as a sentence for me? I. Kaylee. I. Okay, good. Here's the next one. Ready? Let's say this word. This is A. One more time. A. One more time. A. I need somebody to use this in a sentence. Journey. I like a dog. She used both of those. Good. Here is the new one that we learned yesterday. Ready? This is the word the. Say that with me. The. One more time. The. It means you're talking about one specific thing, like the dog, the trash can, the shoe, the book. You're pointing to something specific. The. And here is our other word that we learned yesterday when we started our journal writing. Who can tell me what this sight word is? Addison. Let's say this together. Ready? Like. One more time. Like. Who can use like in a sentence? Leia, you can use it in a sentence? Tell me. Good. I like dolls. Perfect. All right. In our book today, we are going to open up to page 9. So I need you to find your Super Kid book. I need you to find page 9 for me. I see Anna J, Dallas, Kaden, Leah, Perry. Thanks for jumping on. Make sure that you are on mute so that way we're not hearing any extra noises with this. Page 9, please, honey.
My hand. No, 9. I'm on page.
What page is it? 9. 9, I believe. Yep.
She just made some polish. Kind of polish.
If you can hear me, touch your head.
So we will
If you
be
can hear me, touch your shoulder. If you can hear me, touch your forehead.
one you guys are going to do. So
We're on page 9. This is the story that we're going to read. Your voices have to be off until it's time for us to do the blending for this. Your voice has to be off until we're ready to do blending. Okay. Now, the title of this story that we're going to read is up here in the corner. Okay.
putting on your gums.
This is a story of Hot Rod and how he built himself a race car. Now, his race car is not going to look the same as a race car you're seeing on TV, but it does have all the parts you need to make a car go. So the title is up here. I want you to put your finger on the title here in the corner. Put your finger in the corner of where the title is. Okay, I'm looking for a couple of hands to still find that title for me. Your finger should be touching the title on the corner of the page. Okay, we're going to read this. This is our sight word that we learned and that we just got done reviewing. Okay, I need you to say this with me. Ready? The. Now we're going to blend and read these words. Ready? I'm looking for a couple more eyes. Here we go. Put your finger on the word. And you're going to read and blend with me. Here we go. Flat. Flat. At.
Real bad.
Cat. Can somebody tell me the title of our story here? Kaylee, what's the title here? The Flat Cat. Now, if I am thinking correctly, didn't I tell you that his story or the name of his car he built was called the Fast Cat? Didn't I tell you his store or his car was called the Fast Cat? Cat means not the cat that goes meow and that has fur and the whiskers. Cat is kind of a name for something that can move quickly, okay? But if you have a flat tire, what does that mean? What does flat mean? What does it mean if you have a flat?
It's not done yet.
Yes. It means you have a squishy tire. If you have a flat tire, it means you rolled over something sharp and it punctured it, and now your tire is not going to roll. It's not going to be smooth. You're going to have a really hard time getting around. So we do not want to have a flat tire if we're trying to go fast in our car. We're going to read this first box and find out what happened to make this now the Flat Cat. He's not going to win races if he has a flat tire, is he? There's a problem we need to read to find out about. So I want you to put your finger in this first box. I need to see your finger on the page in the first box. We're going to slide to the right. Great job, Kylie. I need to see your finger touching the first word. The word is the. Remember, this is our new sight word, so we have to memorize this and put it into our brain. Here we go. Let's read. The fast cat. Read it again. The cat is set. Can somebody read this sentence all by themselves for us? Who wants to read? Who wants to be brave? Naja, can you read this sentence for us, please? Just stay right there and read it right off of your paper. Just nice and loud. Wait, let's read it all together. Ready? The fast cat is set. What does it mean to be set? Like when you're on the race line and they say ready, set, go. What does it mean that you're set? Peyton. Yeah, they're going to wave the flag and that's going to be go. So if you're set, it means you're in position, you're locked, and you're ready to go, you're prepared, you're ready to take off and run. Or in this case, he's going to drive as fast as he can. Let's look at the next sentence, okay? So put your finger on this sentence and you're going to read with me. This is our friend's name, the friend whose name starts with the letter H. Ready? Here we go. Hot rod it's sits. Can somebody read this sentence for me now? Addison, read it for me. Yeah, he's sitting in his car. Just like you have to sit when you're coming to school in your car, he's got to sit in his race car and he's got to be ready to race. Let's do the third sentence. Put your fingers on this one. I'm waiting for someone. Ready? Here we go. The fast cat is off. Does that mean he's like off the ground and he's flying now? What does it mean that he is off? Leah.
I go.
Yeah, he's driving. He's going. He's moving now. Like they're off and they're going. Perfect. And Doc gave him a big push, and she was waving the flag as her starting signal. Look at the fourth sentence. Put your finger on this word. Okay, read with me. Hot rod. It's the gas. Can somebody read this sentence for me?
Yeah.
Journey. What's that word? Put it together. Hits. Good. Hits the gas. What does it mean if they say hit the gas? Are you gonna take your hand and just like punch it or slug it or beat on it? What does that mean? Hit the gas. I'm looking for strong silent hands. Peyton, what does that mean if he hits the gas? Yeah, it means go really fast. Sometimes my daddy would say, put the pedal to the metal. That means push down really far so you can get your car going really fast. In this case, he doesn't have a gas pedal to push down to make his car go fast. That means he's got to pedal with his feet as fast as he can to make that car race. All right, let's turn the page to page 10, please. Ready? We're going to find out what happens next in our story. Okay, here we go. Read with me. This is our sight word. The fast cat is fast. Read this again. The fast cat is fast. He's fast. Look at all of these like fast marks that the artist drew in. So that he's whizzing by. He's whooshing past everybody. You have a question?
Yeah.
Or you have a comment? What's your comment? Hold on to it. It'll come out to you, and then you can tell me. Let's do the next box. Ready? Here we go. Put your finger on the first word. This is our sight word again. The fast cat it's the glass. Oh no! Why is that a bad thing that he's rolling over glass that's on the ground? Why do I say, oh no? Haja. Yes, he can get a flat tire. That happened to me a lot of times when I lived in Las Vegas. They were building all these new houses in my neighborhood, and they would have nails fall on the ground, and I would drive over them, and all of a sudden, a couple of days later, my tire would be flat, and we would have to go get it patched or get a new tire. That is no fun. We need to find out. I hope he doesn't get hurt. Find this last box here. Ready? Track with me. This is our sight word. Here we go. The fast cat is a flat cat. Oh, his name has changed now. He's not the fast cat anymore. He's the flat cat. What could he do to fix this situation? What would you do, Alea? Yeah, he would have to get a tire. Maybe his friend Doc could help him out. Let's find out what this last sentence is. Ready? Put your finger on the last line.
How many did you
On the last line. We're on the bottom square. Right here. There we go. Read with me. Hot rod is sad. Hot rod is sad. Thumbs up. I would feel sad too if I was Hot Rod, or thumbs down. No, I don't think it's a big deal. I would feel sad. Remember, he worked so hard on building this with Doc, and now it doesn't work. We need to look at page 11 to find out how this story ends. Oopsie. Page. Is it just 10? Oh, it's got 11. What is this 11? I guess that's the end. I'm sorry. I thought there was another page to go with it. We're gonna watch the story. We're gonna watch this now on the computer now, because this has a interactive version of it.
The Flat Cat.
Here you go. Those pages we're going to save for Tuesday when we come back. With our guest reader on page 9.
The Fast Cat is set. Hot Rod sits. The Fast Cat is off. Hot Rod hits the gas. The Fast Cat is fast. The Fast Cat hits the glass. The Fast Cat is a flat cat. Hot Rod is sad.
So we're going to have to come back next week and find out what happens when our friend Hot Rod can repair his car and finish riding around and competing with his race. All right. For my friends at home, make sure that you are practicing and reading this with your blending. You should be able to read this whole book by yourself. Okay, maybe a little help with just maybe getting a little faster in blending, but you should be able to do that all by yourself. Grown-ups should not be reading this for you. All right, so make sure that you're working on those blending activities. And we'll see you. Have a great weekend. Your review work is in the
polish.